Shri Sai Satcharitra, Chapter 41 Story of the Picture Stealing the Rags and Reading of Jnaneshwari. As stated in the last chapter, we continue here the story of the picture. 9 years after the occurrence of the incident depicted in the last chapter, Ali Muhammad saw Hemad Pant and related to him the following story. One day, while wandering in the streets of the Bombay, he bought a picture from the street hawker. Then he framed it and set it on the wall of his house at Bandra, suburb of Mumbai. As a loud Baba, he daily took darshan of it. 3 months before, he gave the picture to Hemad Pant as he was suffering from an abscess or swelling on his leg for which an operation was performed and he was convalescing in the house of his brother-in-law Mr. Noor Muhammad Peerbai in Mumbai. For 3 months his house in Bandra was closed and nobody was living there. Only the picture of the famous Baba Abdul Rahman, Maulana Sahib Muhammad Hussain, Sai Baba, Baba Tajuddin, and other saints were there. The wheel of the time did not even spare this. He was lying sick and suffering in Mumbai. Why should the picture suffer there? In Bandra, it seems that they have also their ins and outs, births and deaths. All the picture met their fate, but how Sai Baba's picture escaped it? Nobody had been able to explain to me up till now. It shows the all pervasiveness, omnipresence of Sai and his inscrutable power. He got a small picture of Saint Baba Abdul Rahman from Muhammad Hussain Tariotapan many years ago. He gave it to his brother in law Noor Muhammad Peerbai and it was lying on his table for 8 years. Once the latter saw it, took it to the photographer and got it enlarged to life size and distributed copies of the same among his relations, friends, including Ali Muhammad, who fixed it up in his Bandra house. Nur Muhammad was a disciple of Saint Abdul Rahman, and when he went to present this picture to his Guru in an open darbar held by him, the Guru got wild and ran to beat him and drove him out. He felt very sorry and dejected. He thought that he lost so much of his money and incurred his Guru's displeasure and anger. As his guru did not like image worship, he took the enlarged picture with him to the Apollo Bandar and, after hiring a boat, went in it and drowned it in the sea. He requested the friends and relations to return their copies and, after getting them back, had them thrown by the fishermen in the Bandra Sea. At this time, Ali Muhammad was in his brother in law's house. He was told by him that his suffering would come to an end if he would soon drown the picture of the saints in the sea. Hearing this, Ali Muhammad sent his Mehta manager to his Bandra house and got all the pictures of the saints in his house thrown into the sea. When Ali Muhammad returned home after 2 months, he was surprised to find Baba's picture on the wall as before. He did not understand how his manager Mehta took away all the picture except this. He immediately took it out and kept it in a cupboard, fearing that if his brother in law saw it, he would do away with it. While he was thinking how it should be disposed of and who would keep it and guard it well, Sai Baba himself, as it were, suggested to him that he should see and consult Maulana Ismo Mujawar and abide by his opinion. He saw the Maulana and told him everything. After mature consideration, they both decided that the picture should be presented to Anna Sahib, that is Hemad Pant, and that he would protect it well. Then they both went to Hemad Pant and presented the picture in the nick of time. This story shows how Baba knew all the past, present, and future and how skillfully he pulled the wires and fulfilled the desire of his devotees. The following story shows that Baba liked very much those persons who took real interest in the spiritual matters and that he removed all their difficulties and made them happy. Stealing the rags and reading of Jnaneshwari. Mr. B.V. Dev, who was Mamledar of Dahanu, Thana district, wished for long time to read Jnaneshwari, the well-known Marathi commentary on Bhagavad Gita by Jnaneshwar, along with other scriptures. He could read daily one chapter of Bhagavad Gita and some portion of other books. But when he took Jnaneshwari in hand, some difficulties cropped up and he was precluded from reading it. He took 3 months' leave, went to Shirdi, and then to his home at Pound for rest. He could read there other books, but when he opened Jnaneshwari, some evil and straight thought came crowding in his mind and stopped him in the effort. Try however he might, he was not able to read even a few lines of the book with ease. So he resolved in his mind that when Baba would create love for the book and would order him to read it, he would begin and not till then. Then, in the month of February 1914, he went with his family to Shirdi. There, Jog asked him whether he daily read Jnaneshwari. Dev said that he was desirous of reading it, but he was not successful, and that only when Baba would order him to read it, he would commence. Jog then advised him to take a copy of the book and present it to Baba and to start the reading after it was consecrated and returned by him. Dev then replied that he did not want to resort to this device as Baba knows his heart. Would he not know his desire and satisfy it by giving him a clear order to read? Dev then saw Baba and offered 1 rupee as dakshina. Baba asked him for 20 rupees, which he gave. At night he saw one Balakram and inquired how he secured Baba's devotion and grace. Balakram told him that he would communicate everything next day after Aarti. When they went for darshan next day, he asked for rupees 20, which he gave willingly. As the masjid was crowded, Dev went aside and sat in a corner. Baba told him to come close and sit with a calm mind, which Dev did. Then, after the noon arti was over and after the men dispersed, Dev saw again Balakram and asked him his previous history, what Baba told him and how he was taught meditation. Balakram was going to reply when Baba sent one Chandru, a leper devotee, to call Dev to him. When Dev went to Baba, asked him with whom and what he was talking. He said that he talked with Balakram and heard from him his fame. Then Baba asked him again 25 rupees as dakshina, which Dev gave gladly. Then Baba took him inside and sitting near, saying, stole away my rags without my knowledge. Dev denied all knowledge of the rags, but Baba asked him to make a search. He searched but found none. Then Baba got angry and said, there is nobody here. You are only the thief, so grey haired and old. You came here for stealing. After this, Baba lost his temper, got terribly wild, gave all sorts of abuses and scoldings. Dev remained silent and watching, and thought that he might get beating also. After about an hour or so, Baba asked him to go to the Vada. He returned to the Vada and told Jok and Balakram all that happened. Then in the afternoon, Baba sent for all and Dev also, and said that his word might have pained the old man, that is Dev. But as he committed the theft, he could not speak out. Then Baba asked again for 12 rupees. Dev collected the amount, paid it, and prostrated himself before him. Then Baba said to him, go on a daily reading of the Jnaneshwari. Go and sit in a vada, read something regularly every day, and while reading, explain the portion read to all with love and devotion. I am sitting here to give you the whole gold embroidered Sheila, valuable cloth. Then why you go to others and steal rags? And why you should get into the habit of stealing? They was much pleased to hear the words of Baba, for he asked him to start reading Jnaneshwari. He thought that he got what he wanted, and that he could read the book with ease henceforth. He again prostrated himself before Baba and said that he surrendered himself to him and that he should be treated as a child and be helped in his reading. He realized then what Baba meant by stealing the rags. What he asked Balakram constituted the rags, and Baba did not like his behavior in this respect. As he was ready to answer any question, he did not like him to ask others and make unnecessary enquiries. And therefore he harassed and scolded him. They thought that he really did not harass and scold him, but thought that he was ready to fulfill his desires and there was no use asking others in vain. Dev took these scoldings as flowers and blessings and went home satisfied and contented. The matter did not end here. Baba did not stop with only issuing an order to read. Within a year, he went to Dev and inquired about his progress. On 2nd April 1914, on Thursday morning, Baba gave him a dream vision. He sat on the upper floor and asked him whether he understood Jnaneshwari. When are you going to understand? They burst into tears and said, You shower your grace. The reading is mere worry and the understanding is still more difficult. I say this definitely. Baba said, While reading, you make haste. Read it before me, in my presence. Dev said, What shall I read? Baba, Adhyatma, Spiritualism. Dev went to bring the book when he opened his eyes and was awakened. We leave the readers to imagine what ineffable joy and bliss they felt after this vision. Bow to Shri Sai, peace to be all. Shri Sai Pranam.